Welcome back to the introduction to CuBit. This video is going to basically talk about the toolbar when you're editing a website page, and we're going to go into the About Us page, and the main toolbar up here should look like this on your website, unless you have a custom version of the CMS. But basically, you're going to get your tools that you're used to in Word and your email programs and things. Your save button will just save. You've got an additional place here to save. You can save it or you can apply it, both of which save. Save just saves and goes back to the main home page in CuBit, and apply will save and stay on the page to allow you to continue editing. I recommend utilizing the apply button more than save, just because I like to save or hit the apply button, then go look at the front end and refresh and make sure that the changes that I've made are the way I want them to be, and then that way you're still able to come back in and finish editing. So in an average page edit, I'll save probably 4 or 5 times just by hitting the apply button while I'm working and going back and forth and checking. And then so if you want to edit an image or edit the values of an image, you just click on the image, and then you'll click the little insert edit image icon here, which looks like a little tree. So you click on that, and then it opens up the toolbar or the window for editing that. You'll have 3 tabs. The general tab is where you'll put in a description of the image and a title for that image. These are used in search engine values, so if you want to get extra keywords on the page, this is a great place to put that. If you want to change the image, you'd click this button here to browse the image manager to get a different image in place. But if you want to adjust the way the image appears, this particular image has a right justification setting to it, and you can see in a little example here, you can kind of get an idea of what it's going to do when you choose the left or right setting. You can adjust the menu or the size of the image, but you can also grab the corners of it and adjust it as well. But you can set vertical spacing and horizontal spacing. This particular image has 9 pixels from here to here set to it, and then you can even change that to 30, and then you click in here and you see there's a large distance between, so you just set it back to 9. You can also fine-tune all of that by putting some custom settings in there, if you know how to adjust CSS and styles. Advanced lets you do like a rollover image to set a different image when they mouse over it. That's all done right here. But the average person is really just going to stick to setting horizontal spacing, maybe vertical spacing. So you can hit update, and you can even apply effects to it by clicking the effects button. You can set an outline. You can set a border, or even to make it look like it's a Polaroid picture. And you just, of course, adjust it, but based on what your preference is. Then you certainly want to make sure that if you're going to write the content in Word, or if you're going to copy it from a Word document or copy it from another website, that you don't just paste it directly in the editor. It's very important that you use paste from Word. So let's just for a second here act like we copied this from a Word document. I just highlight it and hit Control-C to copy, and then wherever I want it to appear in the page, I will put my cursor, and then I will click the Paste from Word button. And then this window pops up, and then you just hit Control-V to paste. If you're on a Mac, it's Command-V, and then that pastes in the text that you copied from your Word document or from another website. And that what this does is it removes any harmful code that might be hidden in that text. When you copy a text, you're getting a lot of the data that comes kind of behind the scenes that you don't see, and sometimes that, well, almost always from copying from Word, that data gets it corrupts the HTML page, because Word documents and HTML are completely different languages. So you have characters in the Word document that are not compatible with HTML, and some websites have HTML that are compatible only with their system. So when you bring it in from another website, it's technically dangerous to just paste right in the editor. You should always paste from Word. That protects you. Consider it a filter. So you hit insert, and it drops the text in right where your cursor was, and then from there you can highlight and set colors, like and then you can make things underlined, italics, do all the basic editing of it, and then you can set a link to a page within your website by just highlighting the text and clicking this little drop down here with the paper and the chain link icon. Choose a page. You can go to the services page, and then that sets the link. Then you'll see these highlighted orange, and you can edit the link after that. You just change the address to the page. You can even set it to open in a new window, change the title of it, and hit update, and then that opens. That makes a link. Of course, when you're done making changes, you hit apply, then go to the front end and refresh to test to make sure that the link is accurately redirecting them to the right page. So that's about it. There are a lot more tools to learn, but those are some of the basics. Probably one of the more important things about a page is archiving it. You of course want to, when you get to the point where you like what's in the page, and you don't think you're going to be editing it again for a while, you want to go ahead and hit archive content. If you see only the archive content button by itself without a secondary button next to it that says restore content, that means it's never been archived. So an archive content button alone, never been archived. So you should always click it when you see it. So I'm going to refresh this page and show you what it looks like when it's been archived. So once a page has been archived, you see the restore content button. So you'd be able to restore it back from the previously archived version of the page. Archive content basically just saves a backup copy of your page as it is when you hit the button. So everything here is saved. If I go in and make a change and break something, maybe I forget to paste from Word like I showed you a few minutes ago, and then you want to, you broke it and you go to the front end and it's the page is all messed up because you pasted from Word, you can come back here and hit restore content, and it restores it back to the version that was before you edited it. Now, if you just received access to your website recently, I highly recommend going through each page and clicking the archive content so that you have a backup copy of the way the website looked the day that we gave it to you. So after, it does only store one copy of the archive though, so every time you hit archive content, it overwrites the latest version, so you always have the latest copy. It does store only one. So that's how that works. If you want to hide a page from the menu, just click show in menu, make sure you uncheck that. If it's checked, it means it's in the menu. If it isn't, it's not. Show page title just displays the title at the top of the page. In this case, the page title for this page is welcome to company name here. If we go to about us is showing. So I'm going to uncheck that, apply, and I'm going to refresh the front end, and it's gone. Also, you notice about us is gone in here as well because I unchecked the box to show it in menu. So I'm going to go back here and check that box, apply, refresh, and there it is back again. So I'm going to turn on the page title, apply, refresh, and there the title comes back. So some people don't like the title up there, they like to put their own title in, so if that's how you prefer it, then you would just uncheck that box and then just manually type in the word about us at the top of the page. So, and that's basically all there is to the editing. I mean, there is a lot more obviously, but you would want to watch other videos we have on each independent task that you might want to perform. So good luck, and if you have any questions, you can refer to sitetechsupport.com for tutorials, or you can just give us a call and we'd be happy to help you.